When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Broncos will put total leather and we'll get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Hawaii's offense takes the field to start this game off. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Movement here from the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. With the catch, it's Massey. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Going up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Wants to throw. It's Mayo. Spins it out to the back. Makes the catch. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 45 on its way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you get...
Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Mayo. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And now on second down for this offense. Quickly complete.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, wants to throw it. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Now on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Can anyone catch him? The 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
PAT unit on the field. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, what a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip of the interception.
The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
setting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayo. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snatches it on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Warriors. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
5 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, just keeps firing, using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mayo. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
On the play.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10.
Now, Boise State.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.